Yo, welcome to 1998. It's a game by Averageavacado. I hope I'm pronouncing their name right. And it's about a girl named Audrey and a boy named Jun. The game features a completely original soundtrack, which I think is amazing. And so far we can hear that it's really nice sounding. There's original art and assets. The art is also very nice. And 3 different endings and lots of flowers. I'm not really well versed in the meaning of flowers, so I'll probably do my research after the game, like in retrospect, that kind of thing. I hope you don't mind. So yeah, I don't know much about the game, so let's get to it. Dear Diary, am I missing out on my childhood? I should be having fun, but I'm not. Sure, I have friends, but I've basically isolated myself. It's like nobody really talks to me, just through me. I wish I could enjoy myself too. Too bad humanity is such a drag. Nobody cares about anything that matters. They're just stuck in their boring routine day after day. In the meantime, I'll put up a front and play along. I'm not genuine in the slightest, so nobody really knows who I am. It really sucks that in all the 17 years I've been alive, I've never had a real connection with anyone. I've wasted my youth alone. I'm assuming this is, Audrey, that's right. Audrey, your friends are outside. Tell them I'm busy. Alright, I'll shoo them away. I know you don't feel like going out, but could you at least get groceries? Okay, Mom. Let's just get the groceries over with. The interface is so cute. Is that a hole on the ground? It's a violin case. Dust is gathering on it. I'm not very good. So much to read, so little time. All the world's brightest had the same problem. Audrey is, from the get-go, she kind of... there it is. Obtain grocery list. I forgot to check how old she is. Let me give it a quick search. 17 years old. That makes sense. Like, she kind of reminds me of, in a certain way, how I used to behave when I was, let's say, maybe 15 or 16. So I suppose 17 is about right as well. In the top drawer, there is a pile of wrinkled dollar bills. There it is, my life savings. $50. $50. Homegirl lived 17 years and saved $50. Alright, let me see this. A collection of poems and short stories. Currently bookmarked is a story title, Allegory of the Butterfly. That's interesting. Let me see if it's a real thing. I don't seem to be able to find it on Google. So, not a big fan of this one. It's weirdly familiar. Weirdly familiar, but I don't know, maybe it's from a different language and I'm just, I don't know. Pink cherry blossoms, I picked them out. Let's see the photo. Nope, I can't see the photo. This would be her. Yeah, it's me and Mom. As annoying as she can be sometimes, we're sure to take cute family photos. Whose room is it? Mom's room. Alright, and this is your room. Oh, shoot, I didn't mean to go in. The toilet, pretty normal stuff. Why am I like this? Well, you seem fine. I'm not feeling that right now. Why don't we have a shower like normal people? It doesn't make any sense. I would kill to have a bathtub. What do you even mean? Like, you can play with bath bombs in the bathtub. Why wouldn't anyone want a bathtub? There's probably nothing on. Or you never know. Coffee's cold. 2 people's shoes. So I suppose she's living with her mom. Dirty dishes. Mom probably wants me to wash these. Oh well. And she just doesn't wash them. Love that for you. I'm not really hungry right now. The door is locked. Okay. Maybe that used to be someone else's room? Okay. Suppose it's time to go out. It's weird that she's the only one in color. Audrey, does your mom have any more wine? I'm all out. My mom says she thinks you should try other ways to relax. With 4 kids? Not possible. If you had any, you would understand. Come to think about it, I think the only colorful thing in her room was the book. And there's nothing else that had color in her room. Probably means that nothing is interesting to her, maybe. Which is a really sad way to live. Like, oh yeah, I can run. Okay, good, nice. I don't know, it's kind of sad to live that way. To find that nothing is really interesting. You know, kid, there's nothing like an AC on a hot day. The feeling when you walk into an air-conditioned room for the first time, incredible. Felt. Let me. Oh, it's the library. No need to go there now. I'm so scared of cats. I think I should go to therapy. What if my therapist has a cat? What if I offend them? On second thought, therapy is overrated. That's an interesting. Yeah, I know it's in the middle of summer. I'm wearing a down jacket. I don't care. I can do whatever I want. Good for you, I suppose. Get heat stroke or something. Let's see that list. Ooh, they drew art. Of course they drew art. What am I talking about? They drew it nicely. Groceries. Leeks, celery, milk, flour, eggs, cereal. Definitely throwing in junk food. Wine, yogurt, stuff like that. Time to ring these up. Okay. Pyramid of oranges. Hard to resist pulling one out on the bottom. That would be chaos. Chips. You take a few bags. Candy. Perfect for eating your sadness. She is one snarky teen. Cereal. Cereal is overrated. Sorry, not sorry. I love cereal though. Like, we don't really eat cereal in my house, but I don't know. Cereal's nice. Booze. Maybe get some wine for your alcoholic neighbor. She would appreciate the gesture, but that's fueling her addiction. That's not good. Don't do that. I think the most important thing is that it's expensive. Some vegetables. Gross. Don't you need to take them though? There's boring produce. Bandages and disinfectant. Okay. Pads and tampons. Expensive for some reason. How much did it cost? Shampoo. There's a pink bottle and a black one. The pink one is 50 cents extra. As I come to think about it, I read some stuff on Twitter saying that gendered shampoo and stuff like that are more expensive. So the pink one would be the girls' one, as in stereotypically. So are they more expensive? I heard they come with moisturizers and stuff, like the fancy stuff. Microwavable meats for when your parents forget to feed you. There's something that looks like a sheet of paper to your left. What is it? What is it? What is it? To your left. Turn to my left. No. No, there is no sheet of paper that I can see. Oh, wait, that's my right. That's not my left. Obtain scrapbook page. That is not my left, right? And how do I view scrapbook page? Uh-oh. Yeah, that's right, items. What could it be? Bread, shallots, eggs. Okay. But I should save for good measure, I suppose. Yeah, okay. Ice cream. Will the cashier notice if some mysteriously disappears? I don't know, the CCTV might. Cheese. That dude out there in the down jacket is so weird. He's really intense. Wait, can we go into the back door? No, we can't. Hey Audrey, your mom sent you here again? Yeah, she wanted me to get out of the house. How's it going? Good, good. It's incredibly hot today. I like the produce sign. People need to know that. You like it? Yeah, I'm sick of throwing perfectly good stuff away when people could really use it. Preach. Nobody's considerate these days. Well, I don't know about that. That's a little pessimistic. Your total is $28.59. Take care of yourself, Audrey. Yeah, that is a little pessimistic. Damn, it's already 3 p.m. I gotta work my shift at the library. But you should bring the groceries home first, though. But alright, let's go to the library. Books. How to reconcile the voices in your head with interventional radiology. How Being Pretty Saved My Life by Christopher Breckus. That's nice. Portrait of the Artist as a Dumb Nerd by Daniel Duran. Being Better Than Everyone Else by Don Martin. I love these books. Am I enough? Damn. Night at the Clown House. Cooking Breakfast for Clowns. Love that. The Next Morning at the Clown House. It's a series like this. The History of Sweaters in America by Charles Chileska. Roblox Techniques 101. Don't mind me just checking all the books. I'm very interested in these books. Am I gay? God, it's me, Margaret. Yes, Margaret, you are gay. Tax Invasions 101, Investing in the Bahamas. Nice. Death and Its Benefits by Hunter Ravine. Serpentine, LSD, and Fun Dip, a wild adventure by Jen Torpedo. Yoko Ono in the unauthorized autobiography of Ringo Starr. You shouldn't have kids. I wonder if Alcoholic Neighbor wrote that. Living with Grumpiness by Morgan Mortshell. Interesting. Erectile Dysfunction in You, a guide by Sophie Keurig. You slowly put it back. Hitler, was he all bad? You know the answer to that question. Spot the communist. 10 helpful strategies. The entire shelf is pretty shady. It does seem pretty shady. Obtain scrapbook page. That's interesting. Reasons why I shouldn't be depressed. All the pages are blank. How did that get published in the first place? A complete history of gay cowboys. I would read that. Oh, there you are, Audrey. You better get working. We've got a ton of donations. Can you put them upstairs for me? Sure thing. Let's go up then. Oh, someone else is in color. I didn't move myself, by the way. So she finally meets June. You know, Charles Dickens wasn't all that great. Really? Yeah, his stories fail to be introspective or philosophical at all. I completely agree with you, actually. The messages of his books are too simple, even while he packs way too much detail into every sentence. God, that's exactly what I've been saying. James Joyce is so much better. He weaves so many profound, deep ideas into the mundane lives of average people. I think people in reality are shallower than that, but he definitely perfected the stream of consciousness technique. You seem to know your stuff. You work here? Yeah, just stacking books. Lots of heavy lifting. Doesn't even pay well. Oh, that sucks. Just curious, but I don't think I've seen you around here before. I'm Jun. I just moved here. Oh, I'm Audrey. Just warning you, but this town isn't that great. Where are you from? Well, I lived in Osaka for 10 years and then moved to New York for a while and then moved here. You grew up in Japan? Your English is almost perfect. Oh, well, I've been learning English all my life. My parents always dreamed of living in New York City. New York was too chaotic though, so we thought New Jersey would be... New Jersey is terrible. Everyone here is idiotic. It's so hard to have a productive conversation. Don't be so hard on this place. I'm sure you're exaggerating. Let's just stop talking about this. I want to know more about you. Alright. I have to say, you're really unlike anyone else I've ever met. And that's a big compliment. Thanks. Well, I mean it. I can't stand most people, but you seem different somehow. I can actually have an intelligent conversation with you. Don't you have friends? What about them? I just pretend to be friendly with them. I never actually liked them. They probably wouldn't seem that bad if you took the time to get to know them. That is so true though. Like, even if you don't really share any similar interests, some people are just nice. I guess you're right. I've just never really wanted to is all. And I think you should give them a chance. You'd be surprised. Oh, I've been meaning to ask. What are you doing tomorrow? Nothing really, just unpacking a little. Great, I was hoping I could show you a restaurant around here tomorrow night. How about I meet you by your house at 6:30? I'll walk you there. Sounds great. Can't wait for it. Damn, she just latched on real quick. I don't know, I mean, it's kind of true about not giving people a chance. Like, she's really pessimistic. It's not that I don't like the way she's written, though. I think she's written really realistically for a teenager. You know, the whole teenage angst and stuff. Not to boil down her personality to just teenage angst, but you know what I mean. Thanks, Audrey. See you. See you. Like, I'm sure... Well, her neighborhood's pretty big. She can't be the only one who reads books. Like, if that's a selling point, she can't be the only one who reads books. Truly. Oh, you're home. How was work? Same as usual. So, that was it? A boring day? Yeah, kinda. You always say that. Okay, in this time I'll aim for the perfect ending. Well, I don't know how perfect an ending can be, but there are three endings, I think, and I'll aim for a very good one or something, like one where Audrey is improving, because I don't think I could sit through a first try with Audrey just being pessimistic and then me feeding into the pessimism. Yeah, I don't think I could just feed into it all the way. I met this guy today who just moved here. He seemed pretty cool, so I'm taking him to Mainoodle this week. That's great. I'm so happy to hear that. You really need to make more friends. Yeah, I guess you're right. I'm gonna go upstairs. Good night. Night. Oh shit, that's really nice art. I like the way they're using white instead of doing the negatives as in the shadow. Instead of doing the shadow, they're just, how do I explain? I like how the white parts are going shiny, lighty, and the black parts are just left behind. I'm so good at English, aren't I? A butterfly landed on my windowsill today. Its wings were delicate and soft, like the petals of a white lily. Naturally, I led it to the fate that all beauty of nature must endure. I caught it in my hands and locked it up in my cage. Damn. Okay, it's almost 6:30. Jun's house is the white one, 2 blocks down from mine. Okay, I was googling white lily symbolism. A white lily symbolizes a rejuvenation. Why can't I talk today? White lily symbolizes rejuvenation of the soul, and they can represent purity, commitment, and rebirth, which is why they are often chosen as sympathy flowers. Rebirth. Interesting. Okay. Well, I mean, she is at the age of writing poems. I wonder if she wrote that. Wait, 2 blocks down. Right. The white one. Oh, that is definitely not what I was looking for. 2 blocks down. The white one. What does that even mean? Ah. Geez, Audrey, where have you been? Just busy is all. Well, what are you doing now? I'm meeting someone. Really? Who is it? Do you finally have a boyfriend? Nope, just a friend. I don't even need a boyfriend. When you're old and living with cats alone, and living alone with cats, you will. I'll be too rich to care. Let's hope. See you, Audrey. Yeah, see you. I mean, her friends don't seem that bad. They seem pretty aight. Who are you? Wait, I should probably talk to everyone. Let's see. Oh, or, okay, I guess they're the gaggle of friends. Who are you? The skirt looks tacky on you. Aren't you a lovely child? Kids do say the wildest things. This one must be his house. It's so white and unique. There we go. Hey, how's it doing? How's it going? I can't talk today. Hey, how's it going? I'm fine. I just ran into some of my friends a minute ago. They hoped that you were my boyfriend. Oh, well. Don't worry, I told them you weren't. Oh, phew, I'm actually. Let's walk over to that restaurant. I think you'll enjoy it. Why did she cut him off, though? Okay, let's go. Actually, what? Oh, it's nothing. Don't worry about it. Putting like 5 cents as a bet that he doesn't swing that way. Go away. Fine. I'll go to May's Noodle then. Oh shit, that's really nice. It's in color. She probably likes it. Isn't this place so cool? Wow, a Japanese noodle shop? Of course you decided to take me here. Trust me, the Japanese part is purely a coincidence. Oh, sure. It's really the best place around. It's tucked into this dingy alleyway that nobody would think to go down in the first place. Yet it has some of the best food I've ever had. Pretty good atmosphere too. I have to see the food for myself though. You'll enjoy it. You have to. Alright. So, how was your life back in New York? Well, my parents were struggling a lot financially. There was always something to do, but I was usually out by myself. My parents were working all day at jobs that didn't pay that much. Sounds a lot like my job. Well, it wasn't quite the dream we hoped for. It all went downhill when my mom... I wish I could live in New York. Damn, she isn't listening to him. There's just so many things to see and so many different kinds of people. Man, it wasn't even a good time for him, I see. I thought you hated people. I guess I don't. It's just so hard to get over myself. You're right about giving people a chance. It's so dumb that that didn't occur to me before I met you. It's a work in progress, though. It's so hard to listen sometimes. I've always been a terrible listener. At least she's self-aware, I guess. Well, I'm just glad you're being honest. Patience with people is hard to master. I think you can learn it with enough time. So, how was it? Okay, you're right. It's great. See? I'm going to be living off this stuff as long as I'm living in this town. If I could afford to do that, I definitely would. The most remarkable things in life are found in the most unsuspecting places. Well, you're definitely right about that. Hey, if you're up for it, there's another place I want to show you here. Oh, really? Meet me outside the library as soon as I get off work Thursday. Well, I'm excited to see what it is. I hope you're not just gonna murder me. I'm totally going to. How did you find out? Just a wild guess. See you then. Ah, she can just move. Okay. I think in general the writing is really good, especially the way that they portray Audrey's personality. It's so good, in fact, to the point where sometimes it gets a little infuriating because you can kind of see my butterfly appears irritated today. It flaps and flutters its wings nervously against the walls of the cage. I think it might be trying to tell me something. I didn't know what to do. Maybe I should have asked if it was alright. Regardless, my butterfly has helped me infinitely more than I imagined. Such a beautiful and friendly companion is something I really needed in my life, especially during rough times such as these. So, okay, it's a bit early to be forming theories, but so according to Google, the white lilies in the first poemish thingy is about rebirth, which also reminds me of how butterflies symbolize rebirth, and the book, the poem thingy that Audrey was reading also had to do with butterflies. And I suppose the closest thing when they talk about what was the title again? I think I wrote it down. Something of butterflies. The allegory of the butterfly. I suppose the closest thing to it would be the butterfly's dream. Either that or butterfly effect, or well, I don't know. The butterfly effect, yeah. The one where a small change in things like creates a large ripple and stuff. But yeah, that would be June in the life of Audrey. And the way that the butterfly is caged, and the way that the person in the poem prose or whatever it was, didn't bother to check up with the butterfly, whether it's okay or not, really makes me think about the maze noodle scene where Audrey, well, actually, in all of Audrey's interactions with Jun, she hasn't really been listening as much as she has been talking. She didn't really ask him about, I don't know, she doesn't really listen properly enough to understand that, let's say, New York wasn't a positive experience for him. So her admiring it and just gushing about how she wanted to be there doesn't really make sense. Yeah, I don't know. I just hope she doesn't cage him up. Not in the literal sense, but metaphorically. So, where exactly are you taking me? You'll see, just follow me. Oh, that's so cute, he follows her. But where are we taking him? Are we taking him to fresh foods? Hey, have a nice day. No, like literally, where are we taking him? The alleyway to murder him. I don't need to go there now. Maybe the park? Could be the park. Maybe we could sit down. Oh, obtain scrapbook page. It's nice. I guess I do need to do some searching around here. But I seriously forgot where we were supposed to bring him. Did she say? Like, I forgot. I was too up my own ass just talking about things that I completely slipped my mind. And now I'm stuck in the maze. Suppose not. Are we gonna bring him to our house? I don't need to go here now. Then where are we going? Can you please tell me? I'm sorry, I'm Boo Boo the Fool, I didn't pay attention. Please tell me where we are going. Do we walk him home? No. Oh gosh. Florist, because it's bright colored. Yeah. Hey Audrey, how's it going? Hey, it's going good. Who's your friend you have here? His name's Jun. I moved here from New York. Well, nice to meet you, Jun. Let me know if you need help finding anything. Actually, I was here to get some lilies. Oh, I have some in the greenhouse. They're growing wonderfully. Alright, thanks. Lilies. Oh, white lilies. I see why you took me here. This place is so pretty. Yeah. Oh damn, it is pretty. You alright, Audrey? Follow me. Peonies. Oh wait, they're marigolds. Poppies. Vegetable sprouts. You don't even know what these are. Tiger lilies. Hollyhocks. Herbs? You sniff it. It's oregano. It's nice. Where should we be bringing him though? But veggie sprouts, you don't need these. Obtain scrapbook page. Yay. Black-eyed Susans. Does it happen when you punch a Susan? Blood red poppies. Why are you thinking about blood? 'Cause you're a teenager. Bright blue lavender. Queen Anne's lace. Deep purple violets. pretty marigolds. Venus flytraps. You put your finger in one of them because you're stupid. Black-eyed Susans. Zinnias. I used to be really interested in flowers. I don't know why. I never really continued the hobby. Probably because I don't have a green thumb. How come I can't move here though? Do we just go out? Do we not need to pay? Okay, let me try going out. It's silly to put flowers on graves. It's not like the dead give a damn. Well, it's not nice. I guess we could check every single one of them. R.I.P. Hunter. Wasn't that the author of one of the books? Oh yeah, the one who wrote like the good things about death or something, like the something. Paul's cactus. Nice. Squidward's hopes and dreams. Yeah, Hunter was the one who wrote about something good about dying. Scrooge. The grave is dark text on dark stone. Not very good foresight. Obtain scrapbook page. Nice. I knew there would be one. Oh no, wait, this was another author, right? Died doing something incredibly stupid. Was that the drugs person? The person who wrote about drugs, maybe. Morgan Murchell. Wasn't that also? Any sense of security left? Rail felt. Leonore. Oh, Lenore? Daniel. That was another. There was another author. What about you? Why is there two? And then maybe that's a father. Yeah. Here lies ruined Bhatt. That's my dad. I go here to put flowers on his grave every few days. We had white lilies in our garden when I was little. They were his favorite. We don't have white lilies anymore. That's terrible. He was killed in a... Can't even say it. It's fine, Audrey. You don't have to. Have you lost someone too? My mom's really sick. She's not gonna get better. Oh God, I had no idea. I hope you're okay. Well, it's not easy. But hey, you can think of it like a supernova. When stars die, they shed all of their outer layers of gas and become nebulae. Nebulae are some of the most beautiful objects in the galaxy. They also become the birthplace of countless new stars. Stellar death is sad, but it's a natural and tragically beautiful cycle. It's necessary for the universe to grow. So what I'm saying is, you gotta keep your head up. I'll be here for you, Jin. If you ever need to talk, find me. Thank you. That means a lot. I have a feeling my butterfly has fallen ill. It used to flutter frantically in its cage. Now it just sulks, like a wilting flower as its last moments of life slip by. Seeing this, I did something I never dared to attempt before. I asked it what was wrong. Dear Diary, lately I'm finding it hard to clear my head. Ever since Jun showed up, it's like I'm suddenly questioning everything about myself. Anyways, I think I need to take a walk in the park. It usually helps. So we are, at the get-go, addressing lots of serious stuff, I suppose, like parental death, how people deal with it. And I don't know, I think in the options that we get to make, the choices that we get to make, I mean, we are able to, I suppose, help Audrey be a more, well, to improve her listening skills maybe, or to consider other people that aren't herself. I think when you're at a teenage age, like 15, 16, 17, maybe even 18, you can only think of yourself sometimes because it's a very confusing period of your life. You're kind of figuring out who you are, what you want to do, and expressing yourself in a, well, I don't know what other word to put it, to phrase it, but edgy, I suppose. Expressing yourself in an edgy way is kind of relieving or relaxing in a sense, especially for someone like Audrey, I suppose, who's dealing with such loss. Dealing with loss is never easy, and well, you can see how the two different people, Audrey and Jun, kind of handle the difficulties in their life a bit differently and their outlooks and stuff. Neither of them are wrong. It's just a way of how people deal with the passage of time and stuff like that. But I'm really excited to see how their interaction changes people, changes each other. How their interactions with each other will slowly change the way that they themselves behave and think and stuff like that. I'm looking at the game character descriptions right now. It says Audrey Bhatt, 17 years old, hates people, loves reading, and struggles with loneliness. It makes sense. And then there's Jun Maki, 17 years old, loves dogs, likes making others happy, even if he isn't. I think that's kind of an interesting dynamic that is a bit easy to go wrong in a sense. Not go wrong in the writing sense, but go wrong in the healthy friendship sense. Because on one hand, you have someone who is very lonely, but is kind of focused inwards on herself. And then on the other hand, there is someone who probably is also dealing with his own loneliness or unhappiness, but focuses outwards on dealing with the emotions of other people more than he is on maintaining the emotional health of himself. So it's interesting. I hope it doesn't become unhealthy. I'm sure in at least one of the 3 different endings there will be an unhealthy end. I'm not sure if I really want to play it, but yeah, I'll be trying to get a happy end. So I don't know what we're gonna do next, but we'll find out. I was reading a bit on the game website, and I found out that there's a secret end. Not very sure if I will be pursuing all the endings, but I'm interested about the secret end. So maybe I will give it a shot. I'm not very sure what we're supposed to do right now. Maybe we're supposed to go home already. Because we did send him home and stuff like that. Okay, let's try going back home. Yeah, alright. Where's our mom? Is the coffee still there? It was there since... It was there for days. See our mom. Oh, I guess we can't. Okay, and let's go into our room. Books. This one never fails to be funny to me. Collection of poems and short stories. Alright, I think I should save though. I haven't saved in quite a while. And do we go to bed? That's not it either. We don't go to sleep. Do we sit at our computer? feel like I'm missing something. Because I took a break from playing it and I totally forgot. I totally forgot if she mentioned what we were supposed to do or not. So I suppose you guys would be following me on my confusing journey of what the heck do I do now? You need to pee? Nope. You need to bathe? Nope. What was it? Do we not go to our mom's room? No. Ah, do we go down to our dad's? I'm assuming it's our dad's room. The door is locked. Nope. Are we hungry? Nope. Are we finally gonna do the dishes? Nope. What is it? Are we gonna watch TV? Nope. Do we talk? Okay, so Brayden has soccer practice, Alyssa has ballet, Jack has a dentist appointment. I wish I could clone myself. And there's kids screaming coming from inside. Poor lady. Oh, right. We were supposed to go on a walk. Right? In the park. To clear our mind. That's it. Oh, that must be Jun and his mom. Hey, Jun. Can I talk to you for a minute? Sure. Who's that? Why is she here with you? No, that's not the mom. Audrey, I met her after I moved here. She lives across the street. Yeah, sure. You could have just introduced yourself. You're pretty bad at social interaction. Yeah, I know. I haven't had much experience in that area. Don't stress about it. Audrey, meet Rachel. I know Audrey. I see her at the library all the time. Yeah, I've seen you around. Jun's told me a lot about you too. Don't worry, Audrey. All good things. Yeah, but then again, I doubt Jun has ever said anything bad about anyone in his life. You're probably right. It's like he can't even stand up for himself. Alright, that's enough. Even if he does sugarcoat everything, I think he was pretty right about you. You seem pretty cool. Thanks, you seem pretty cool too. Well, hopefully we can hang out sometime. We can make fun of Jun when he isn't here. Sounds great. Dear Diary, I haven't seen Jun in weeks. I wonder what's up with him. Maybe I should check on him. I hope I haven't pissed him off. I wonder if something happened to his mom. Hope he's alright. I think we've made the right social decisions though. Like, we don't question him when he gets new friends. We don't get jealous. We're secure in ourselves. Yes. Here goes nothing. Hey Jun, how have you been? I haven't seen you around in a while. Are you okay? My mom died a few weeks ago. That's terrible. It's okay. I knew it was coming. Don't worry about me. That doesn't make it any less awful, and you know that. I'm not gonna quit worrying about you. You're not invincible. No, you should be busy worrying about yourself, given how you're always suffering. Jun. Oh God, is that why you didn't tell me? I'm sorry, that was too harsh. No, you're absolutely right. I've been a self-pitying piece of shit this whole time. You're not a piece of shit. I've definitely been devoid of empathy. I've been totally inconsiderate. That's my problem. Look, you kind of cut me off a lot, and your worldview is somewhat narrow and self-centered. It was petty of me to try and shut you out when Mom died, but I was just tired of you making everything about your own problems. I always do that, don't I? I'm an idiot. But here's the thing. Ever since I met you, I've tried to get you to change your perspective, and it's working. You're becoming a lot better. You're so much more compassionate now, and I'm really proud of you. You shouldn't have to do that though. It was so obvious I was just being a prick. I should have just known. Actually, yeah, I mean, it's very nice that someone like Jun came into Audrey's life and changed her for the better and stuff like that, but I don't think it's anybody's obligation to, I don't know, help someone change to that extent. I think it's a blessing, of course. I think it's a huge privilege on the part of whoever is being changed for the better. But I believe that a friendship should be something on equal ground. Like, be it friendship or relationship or anything, it should be something that's equal, not one person saving another person, not one person, I don't know, being the hero or being, I don't know. To me, these kinds of relationships, be it platonic or romantic, I don't think this is romantic. I don't see it as romantic whatsoever. But regardless of what the status of the relationship is, I think it is never healthy to have it be parasitic. I'm not saying that Audrey is being parasitic, but in a sense where, I don't know, one person gives too much and the other one just keeps taking. You know, I'm so sorry I treated you like that. I can't accept your apology. You're gonna have to compensate. By doing what? I'm going with me to the florist to get some carnations. Aww. I took the butterflies out of its cage. For the first time, it told me everything. All its sorrows were caused by me. I took its freedom away. I made it miserable. Suddenly, I had an idea. I set it free in the garden. I wanted it to live there, free to come and go as it pleased, even though I expected that I would never see it again. I joyfully danced around the flowers. I said what I thought would be our last goodbye, but the next day it returned. Slowly, one day at a time, we got to know each other. It would come to me with advice, with stories. We were finally friends. Yeah, that's nice. Friends should live in our garden, not our cage. They shouldn't only function as an outlet for your problems. They need to be heard too. We need to let them mix their lives with ours. Friendship is what makes life worth living. Ending 2, garden. Aw, that's really nice. Thank you for playing. And I also googled the meaning of carnations. It symbolizes love, captivation, and distinction. So, I think that's really pretty. Although different colors represent different things, but you know. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey of 1998. I'm pretty happy with the ending that I got, so I'm not super sure whether I'll be trying out all the endings yet. I'm still not sure. Though I read that there's a secret ending, so I would probably Google and see how I could get that secret ending. I'm personally not very interested in getting the bad ends. Not that I don't believe that it will be a compelling story, but because I don't think it's something I want to read. It's just kind of sad. I don't really want to experience it. Which, I mean, it's a good thing because that means, haha, if you want to see it for yourself, you have to play it. Ha. Give it a shot, it is a good game. I enjoyed it a lot. If I'm not wrong, this game was made in a very short period of time, which is very interesting. Well, not interesting, it's very admirable that such a game could be made so well in a short period of time. I do wish it was longer though. But yeah, I'm very satisfied with the ending that I got, but I'm kind of interested about the scrapbook. Like, what was that all about? I didn't really get to experience the scrapbooks. I suppose maybe that plays into the secret end. So yeah, for now as it is, I will be satisfied with this ending and probably continue on to another one in the next episode. So thank you so much for sticking around for 1998, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye. Alright, welcome back. So I did my research and it turns out that I was actually really close to the secret ending. So I'm just gonna do it all in one video. The scrapbook pages did have a correlation to the secret ending, and I was supposed to find all of them in order to get the secret ending. In fact, according to this guide that I'm following right now, the only one that I missed was, if I'm not wrong, this one in the dustbin. I just didn't check the dustbin. That's it. It's such a waste. Although I suppose it's good in its own way that I didn't get the secret ending right from the get-go. Ending 2 is the good end. Ending 3 is the secret end. And ending 1 is the so-called bad end, where you choose all the inconsiderate options. So in this playthrough, I will only be playing ending 2 and ending 3. Because, I don't know, I just don't want to be mean. So if you want to see ending 1, I encourage you to play the game by yourself. Because, you know, I don't want to be inconsiderate to Jun. Anyway, I'll catch you back when I get right to the special ending. Alright, now here we are in front of Jun's house. We have all the scrapbook pages, all 6 of them. And we're gonna see what the secret ending is. Here goes nothing. Hey Jun, how have you been? I haven't seen you around in a while. Are you okay? My mom died. She died a few weeks ago. That's terrible. It's okay, I knew it was coming. Don't worry about me. That doesn't make any less awful, you know that? I'm not gonna quit worrying about you. You're not invincible. Well, you should be busy worrying about yourself, given how you're always suffering. Jun. Oh god, is that why you didn't tell me? I'm so sorry, that was too harsh. No, you're absolutely right. I've been a self-pitying piece of shit this whole time. You're not a piece of shit. I've definitely been devoid of empathy. I've been totally inconsiderate. That's my problem. Look, you kind of cut me off a lot, and your world view is somewhat narrow and self-centered. It was petty of me to try and shut you out when Mom died, but I was just tired of you making everything about your own problems. I always do that, don't I? I'm such an idiot. But here's the thing. Ever since I met you, I've tried to get you to change your perspective, and it's working. You're becoming a lot better. You're so much more compassionate now, and I'm really proud of you. You shouldn't have to do that, though. It was so obvious I was just being a prick. I should have just known. I'm so sorry I treated you like that. I can't accept your apology. You're gonna have to compensate. By doing what? By going with me to the florist to get some carnations. I took the butterfly out of its cage, and for the first time it told me everything. All its sorrows were caused by me. I took its freedom away and I made it miserable. Suddenly I had an idea. I set it free in the garden. I wanted it to live there, free to come and go as it pleased, even though I expected that I would never see it again. It joyfully danced through the flowers. I said what I thought would be a last goodbye. But the next day it returned. Slowly, one day at a time, we got to know each other. It would come to me with advice and with stories. We were finally friends. Friends should live in our garden, not our cage. They shouldn't only function as an outlet for your problems. They need to be heard too. We need to let them mix their lives with ours. Friendship is what makes life worth living. I can't believe you got a D+. I told you I'm really dumb. Yeah, well, I never would have guessed when I first met you. You're way too articulate. Can't memorize anything to save my life, though. I guess some people don't learn that way. Nothing wrong with that. By the way, how's your boyfriend doing? I knew it. He's doing great. I'm gonna go to New York with him soon. We're gonna see if we can get tickets to a show on Broadway. I'm glad you two are happy. What else is new with you? Audrey is listening so well. I'm so proud of her. Well, I've been doing a lot better lately. I can start weaning off medication now. It's still pretty hard, but at least I have the energy to go out and do things. That's great news. It takes a while to bounce back, believe me. This is completely random, but I have something for you. It's a scrapbook, just to commemorate everything we've done together. Rachel helped me put it all together. Oh, Audrey, you didn't have to. Oh, and they're still in contact with Rachel. That's so sweet. I also really liked the moment when Jun introduced Rachel to Audrey, or the other way around, and Rachel became colorful as well. I did, though. You've changed me so much as a person. I owe you. Aww. I love it. Thanks, Audrey. Ending 3. Secret ending. Aww. Yeah, I really like this ending. It's so nice to see the extra scene. I'm glad they're happy. And yeah, thank you so much for playing. Oh, not for playing, for joining me as I play. I enjoyed this game a lot, and I hope you enjoyed it too. If there's a demand, or if one of you wants to see the bad end, I will give it a whole new run, because every option that you take gives a different response, I suppose. So I would like to play the game fresh as a full game, so it won't fit in this 1 hour playthrough. But yeah, I'm a little bit reluctant to play the bad end, because I know I've gotten the happy end and the true ending, and well, I prefer to end it on a happy note rather than a sour note, so there's that. Thank you so much for joining me. I really enjoyed this game. I think it's really wonderful for a game that was made in a short period of time. I wish it was longer in some sense. Like, I would really like to see the slow burn as a slow burn enjoyer. I like to see the slow burn of how Audrey slowly becomes a better person, and how, I suppose, Jun learns how to prioritize himself sometimes, and all those good stuff. But yeah, if you followed me so far in this game, thank you so much once again, and I'll see you in the next game. Bye bye.